Good morning. We have learned about in earlier classes monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross, test cross and back cross. In a case of monohybrid cross, we will study about the inheritance of the one contrasting characters. Contrasting means opposite, that is tall and dwarf characters. In dihybrid cross, we will study about the inheritance of the two contrasting characters in between two plants. And third one is in a test cross when we will cross two F1 generation from the recessive parents. Its recessive parents we will call the test cross. And in the case of back cross, when a cross between the F1 generation with any parents is known as back cross. And we have tell you what are the cross. Cross means tall plant, the male reproductive part is anther or stamens. It have pollen grain and this pollen grain have a male gamete. And in the case of dwarf plant we have a stigma style and ovary, means ovary have a egg, and this pollen grain are transferred on the surface of the stigma and it will form a pollen tube. Pollen tube have a gametes fuses with egg and form the zygote, and zygote develops into seed, and seed are covered by a membrane and form the fruits, and then fruits or seed are sown on the ground and develops into a new plant. So this is a whole process is known as cross. According to Mendel, this is a genotype of tall plant. Genotype means genetic structure, and we will tell you about the law of dominance. And this law of dominance, what are the law of dominance according to this cross, according to this cross, or you can say tall and dark plant, a cross between tall and dark plant. You know that chromosome occurs in a pairs, means chromosome contains the gene or factor, gene or you can say factor. You know that the Mendels used factor word in the place of gene because gene are not discovered at that time, at that Mendel's time. So Mendel's use the factor word at the place of gene, and both are same. When the Mendel crossed between one contrasting characters, he got that the in F1 generation is tall plant, and when he crossed in between F1 generation among themselves, he got that the tall plant and dark plant both. This means after gamete formation in the anther or carpel or pistil or female reproductive part, both the alleles are separate, both the genes are separate, and one of the allele will goes into one gametes and another allele will goes into another gametes, and this have also formed the two gametes, that is capital T, and each gametes contains only one factor, and here also each gametes contains only one factor or one allele. In the F2 generation, this is a Punnett square method. In the case of Punnett square method, this is a square. We put the male, this is a symbol of male gamete on the above side and female gametes on side is capital T and small t. We will put capital T like this manner here, and we will put capital T small t here, and small t capital T here, small t here. And the parent generation is a tall, and it also shows F1 generation tall, and it also shows tall, and here is a dwarf condition. So what are the law of dominance? In the case of law of dominance, the first line you will tell, in the case of law of dominance, the factors or gene, or you can say characters. You know what are the characters? Characters means length of the plant, position of flower, color of flower, pod shape, pod color, seed shape, seed color. This is a characters, and each characters have a two traits, such as length of the plant have two traits. First one is tall and second one is dwarf. So these characters are controlled by the factors. Listen carefully. The law of dominance. First, characters are controlled by the factor. This is the first line. Characters are controlled by discrete unit called factor. Factors. Second, factor occurs in a pair. Factors occurs in a pair. Means characters, these are the characters, tall and dwarf, is controlled by the factors. Means this has a chromosome, and chromosome have a factors, and this factor goes into the gametes, and when the gametes fuses with each other and fertilize with each other, it will form zygote and then form seed, and this seed at phenotypically is a tall seed. We will get in F1 generation one characters of the parents, and that type of characters is known as dominant character. In F1 generation we will get a dominant characters. We will get one characters, one trait of those parents, and these characters are known as dominant character. Means in a dissimilar pair, in a dissimilar pairs, one gametes or one allele or one factor are dominants, and another factor will be recessive. In a dissimilar allele, in a heterozygous gene, one factors are dominant and another factors are recessive. These are the law of dominance. We will get in F2 generation the tall and dwarf in a ratio of 3:1. This is a law of dominance. Listen carefully. Again, characters are law of dominance. Characters are controlled by the factors. Second, factors occurs in a pairs. Third, in a dissimilar allele, one factor in F1 generation, in a dissimilar allele, in F1 generation, one factor is expressive, known as dominant, and another will be hidden, is known as recessive. This factor is a dominant and here is the recessive, is known as hidden. Means the dominant factor denotes by the capital letter and recessive factor which denotes by the small letter. Recessive factor we cannot see in F1 generation, but dominant factor we will see at F1 generation. Recessive characters we will see in F2 generation, and dominant characters also see in F2 generation. Is 3:1 ratio, means 3 plants will be tall and 1 plants will be dwarf. These are all about the law of dominance. Tomorrow we will discuss about the second law, law of segregation. Thank you.